Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 5 of Hot Rod Drag Week. We are at the gas station, just getting a little fuel, heading over. We're about 10 miles away, and sitting 33rd. So I've got like an 11.013 average, and then the top 32 right now, I'll have a 10-second average. So we'll change the car over, might throw a fresh set of plugs in it, get the bottle warmed up, and the top 40 get to run first. I don't remember if I mentioned that last night, and I think they give us like 45 minutes to an hour to make our passes, turn on our best time slip, and go from there. So I'm probably going to make 2 passes and then run my bottle over to Holly. I'm going to actually run both bottles over to Holly. Both of them will have 2 passes on them at that point, get them both topped off. So should I make it in the top 32, I've got 2 bottles ready to go. And that's kind of summing it up. You know, you all heard yesterday, Jake got his license, Will's 3rd, Corey's 3rd. So we just gotta finish out the day and you know, go from there. So I think I mentioned it earlier in the week, I don't remember. I'll be helping Hot Rod and the guys set up the bracket race and work with them to support Sean. His son Matt will be doing the stick shift part of it. So yeah, get ready to go. Well, the sun is coming up. People are starting to roll in. The guys are here. Milk truck is around here somewhere. These guys are actually from California. They got to drive back. So a few people you can see here camped last night out in the field. We're just waiting for them to unlock the gates and let us in. We're going to try to park in the exact same place we parked Sunday. All right, guys, we are in the lanes, top 40 cars. Somebody was telling me one of the cars dropped out last night with transmission issue. So that would bump me up to 32nd. Yeah, I don't want anybody not to finish, but you know, it really sucks. I'd rather get in based on my result, not somebody else's misfortune. So anyway, looks like I might be 32nd right now. One of the other drivers came over and said, hey, you know, somebody posted, you know, that they're out of Mustang, I guess, with a transmission issue. So we still got to put down a lick because, you know, everybody behind me is wanting to get in too. So let's see what happens.
The bus spot is 1098, which is
Alright guys, first pass was a 1094. We're going up for one more. I had an 055 reaction time, which is a good reaction time for the bracket race. So we're going to go up there and make one more, now basically for the bulb, see if we can't get another good reaction time and see if we can't go just a touch faster, or not, shut it off, call it a day, and see if we made it, you know, here in a little bit. guys. All right, guys, one car did not show. I was the 33rd qualifier. My average for the week, 11.0003. So one car did not show up. So I was the first alternate. So I got in. So my dial's 1090. I'll be running a Corvette. We'll see what we can do. Win or lose, you know, we had a good week. So it doesn't matter at this point. Let's go out and just have some fun. So how did my weekend? Well, with a red light. So what happened actually, so what actually happened is I brought the RPM up too high and I tickled the nitro switch and it activated and went whoop. And kind of, you know, just it happened at 6 Summer. I guess I was a little too excited, raised the RPM up a little too much because it's hot out and I kind of figured I need to launch it good, you know, to get a good 60 to try to carry it out so I could, you know, run a 1090 dial, you know, because the track's hot and slick. And anyway, I'm not going to make excuses, you know, I lost. It was a good week overall, right? Corey's going to take home hardware with third. I think Will's going to take hardware home with third. I'll try to catch videos of those guys. You know, I got to get into the 32 field again. There's a little engine issue that's starting to rear its head. After 4 years, this is a $200 short block and it owes me nothing, and I have beat on this thing and it still has oil pressure. It is probably time to get my other block out that I have and other crank, get some good pistons and rods in it, bump up the compression to around 11 to 1 so we can still run pump, and then put everything that I've got in this motor into that one. And then I'll just keep this short block as an emergency spare. So that's probably what we're going to do. So that maybe we can pick up a couple tenths. You know, we can run more consistent, you know, 10.7, 10.8 area, you know, at drag week where we can throw the 150 shot in it. But then, you know, I can run a smaller shot, you know, at some of the other events where nitrous is, you know, maybe free, because it is expensive to run nitrous. Or, you know, there's smaller events that I'll do that I'll just run no nitrous, you know, just run it on carb and have fun. So, you know, anyway, great week, no complaints. You know, it's hottest in today, so drove the car over to the trailer. Gonna start getting things loaded up. Once Will and Jake are done, they're gonna come over and help me get everything loaded up. I'm gonna crash at Jake's house tonight and then head home in the morning. It's, you know, by the time we get done, it'll probably be 6 around there, and I don't feel like driving. It's only 4 hours home, but you know, you're beat ass tired. I'd rather drive home fresh in the morning, you know, get home maybe around noon, 1 o'clock, just kind of putz along and kick back and relax, get the car unloaded and start getting it ready for 666, which is in, I think, 2.5 weeks. So I need to get the brakes fixed, just go over the whole car again, and you know, that's going to be just a fun leisurely drive kind of event. So I'm not going to run any nitrous or nothing. We're just going to have fun. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching the adventures of 2024 Hot Rod Drag Week. We will see you on a future upload. So thank you all. I very much appreciate it. You get the video on it? Yeah.
And finally, this was huge. Your time unthinkable in the earliest days of this event, I gotta say, when you've got an all-motor small block with an average of 889. The #1 winner in class, Glenn Shealy, in the 62 silver format.
Woo!
Now we move on to a different kind of award, something that is not actually based upon ECs. This is going to be the Hot Rod Magazine 200 Mile an Hour Club. The way this works is if your car runs 200 miles an hour in the quarters throughout drag week, any day on the first day, because we figure if you run on the first day and don't do it the rest of the